Okay, how's it going? So, obviously you guys want to know how to make thumbnails, don't you? Yep, I thought so. So let's get straight into this. I'm going to show you guys how to get more views on your videos simply by making your thumbnails eye-catching, and yeah. And obviously, I'm the clickbait lord of YouTube, and I just know exactly what I'm talking about. Well, actually, I'm almost there, but I'm not in exactly clickbait lord yet, but I'm gonna be there one day. Yeah, I'm gonna be using an example of one of my videos as some piece of proof that this actually does. So I'm gonna show you this video right here. And it has 45,000 views right now. And then I changed the thumbnail because I didn't like it. I wasn't actually planning on getting any more views from it. I just didn't like the way the thumbnail looked. And I changed it around May 15th. And I'm gonna show you what happened to the views around that time. So basically, if we go into statistics up in here, then we see for the first couple of weeks it's doing alright, but then right around when I changed the thumbnail, I know it was because of the thumbnail change, because it was only like a day after I changed the thumbnail it started going crazy. So it might have been some sort of coincidence or whatever, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the thumbnail. Right after that, it just went boom, boy, right up into the 1500s and stuff every single day. So I'm going to show you how to do that with your thumbnails. I'm not going to say it's going to happen to you, but you know, either way, you need to make your thumbnails look good, because the first thing people see when they see your video in recommended or on search is your thumbnail. So if you don't make a good looking thumbnail, people aren't going to like it. They're not going to click your video. You're not going to get your views. You're not going to get your money, and you're not going to be clickbait king of YouTube. So it's just not going to work out for you that well. So yeah, first thing you need to do before making any thumbnail clickbaits is you have to find a background that makes your eyes catch it. And basically you do this by going to Google and searching up a color background, and I recommend two colors that catch people's eyes. Now there's two colors on the spectrum that have been studied on, and they actually have been proven to catch people's eyes, and that's red, and it's also yellow. So choose a background around either yellow or red or something like that, because those are two very vibrant and bright colors. I'd say probably go with one that doesn't look cringy, and don't go with one that's been overused or whatever. Like, go with this one, for example. This one looks pretty dope. So I'm gonna save this, I'm gonna use it as my thumbnail. And then we're just gonna drag and drop this thing into Photoshop as we see here. And what that's gonna do is it's going to drag it into place as our background right here. And there we go. Now you don't have to necessarily do a design like this, but I would recommend if you did that since it looks better. And also just go with a plain red if you want. This way we can make it not as vibrant, if that makes any sense, because like this background is a little bit too harsh to look at. It's gonna look bad in contrast with like what other things we're gonna put on the thumbnail. So I'm gonna drag this down below, and I'm gonna click on the original one. I'm gonna go into this bar right here, and I'm gonna choose one of these options, whichever one looks good. As you can see, we have different options. I might just want to go with that one or this one. That one looks good. This way it's not like completely just crazy, you know? I don't know how to explain it. Make sure you use some type of like foreground to make people want to look at your thumbnail. So if you're going to put text in your thumbnail, make sure the text is very like contrastful. Make sure your text is very contrastful to your background. So don't make your text like dark red if your background is light red. And there we go. So we have a good looking font. Yeah, looks pretty good. So now we have yellow on red, and these colors are very good for catching people's eyes. As you can see, I would recommend using two of the colors that have been proven to catch people's eyes. Yellow, get views, and we got the vibrant red background. You could even use an arrow if you want. I don't care. Really, it doesn't matter. And this could work for pictures. Like if you want to put pictures and not text, make sure your thumbnail is very straight to the point. Like don't put like all kinds of random crap going on in your thumbnail, because people are going to see it and they're not going to know what the frick is going on and like what your video is even about. This is enough to catch people's attention because the title is there a gate C? And then in the thumbnail I just put gate C. And so you could use that same tactic for this, and you could spice up this text too by, you know, right clicking it and then going to blending options, go down to drop shadow, and you can leave it at that, or you can mess around with the drop shadow size, and like there we go. This way it looks a little bit like more kind of contrastful. I would also recommend going to stroke up here, because stroke is amazing. And do the size. Now don't make it obnoxious, because that's just not. You can make it white or black. Don't make it like red, because that's stupid looking. Or white. Nah, that looks terrible. Never mind. Black is good. And what you could also do is do some stuff like this. I'm not a clickbaiter, I'm just someone who wants people to watch the videos because I like helping people. So what have we learned from how to get more views off of making your thumbnails more eye-catching? Basically, make your thumbnails simple. Make them either red, yellow, or some other vibrant color as a main background scheme. And as the foreground, make your text eye-popping. Make it like the main thing that the person sees. And maybe add some extra things to the background, like arrows or something to style the thumbnail up to make people want to be interested. And that's all I'm gonna say in this video. If this did help, make sure you just slam the like button. No mercy with that thing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Goodbye.